Start by finding a sitting position that allows you to be alert and comfortable, taking a moment to settle into the space around you, closing the eyes if that feels comfortable, and taking a few deep breaths, extending the out-breath. Letting go of any tension you may notice. Softening a little more with each out-breath. And allowing the breath to find its own normal rhythm. Briefly scanning down the body from the top of the head down to the feet. Just checking in with the body, noticing all the different sensations. Sensations of pressure or temperature, or subtle movement in the body. Noticing how the body knows how to breathe on its own. And appreciating all that this body does for you. Your vehicle for experiencing this world, this life. Now bringing your awareness to the area of your heart. Breathing into the heart space. Allowing that space to soften. And allowing other sensory experiences to continue in your broader field of awareness. Just letting those come and go. Letting thoughts come and go. Breathing in and out of the heart space. Grateful for the energy and aliveness you can notice there. Knowing that the default position of the mind is to focus more on the negative, on what we don't have, on what's not going well, it's worth taking some time to cultivate an awareness of all the good that's part of our current experience. And so, continuing to allow that heart space to soften, to open. Start by bringing to mind some of the positive aspects of your life right now. Certainly, things aren't perfect, but consider some of the many ways in which things are going well. What can you be grateful for? Consider some of the people in your life that you love and appreciate, people that love and support you. picture them in your mind and let a sense of gratitude for these relationships really sink into you. And taking a few moments to think about some of the opportunities and conveniences that are part of your life. Freedoms or privileges that you've benefited from. Consider that there are some aspects of your life right now, things that in the past you had dreamed of or prayed for or hoped for, and they came to pass. And now they are a part of your reality. Think of some of those things in your life right now, ways that you are now living many of the dreams that you once had. Allowing that space in the heart to open, to soften, to absorb that sense of appreciation. Letting it fill your heart, letting it resonate within you, and just soaking that in like a sponge. Allowing those feelings of gratitude to expand, to fill you up, seeping into every cell in the body. There are probably aspects of your physical health right now that allow you to get along with relative ease. Even just appreciating the benefits of vision and hearing, that you can communicate easily with the people around you. The fact that you can experience the wonder of a beautiful sunset. The smell of rain after a dry spell. The embrace of a loved one. Even though we may not usually think about it this way, all of these things are gifts. It's also true that you've had opportunities and life experiences that are extremely positive when compared to millions of other people on this planet. It's absolutely the case that there are at least hundreds of millions of people on this planet that would consider their prayers answered, their life dreams realized, if they could possibly switch places with you. And considering all these things that you can be grateful for, understanding that none of these things is guaranteed to you. It's not a pleasant thing to consider, but imagine how it would impact your life if one of these treasured gifts you've been thinking of were suddenly taken away from you. How your life would be different. And yet, here you are, and this is your fortunate reality. You can even be grateful for bad things that haven't happened to you. Maybe a near miss of an accident, the absence of any major calamity in your life this week, maybe a family member's health challenge that turned out okay. Understanding that some circumstance in your recent past could have been very different and not in a good way, but here you are. And softening to the appreciation of all the things that could have gone wrong for you, but didn't. And let's finish with one more focused point of gratitude. Bring to mind now one important thing that you're grateful for, something in your life that you really benefit from. It could be a person, it could be a circumstance, any positive aspect of your life that you'd like to bring to mind now. And try to bring it up as vividly as you can in your mind. And take a few moments to consider all the different ways that this person or thing benefits your life. All the subtle aspects of how this thing is good for you. And again, softening, opening, allowing that sense of gratitude to resonate within you. Resolving not to take this thing for granted, but to truly appreciate it, to let it fill your heart, fill your whole being. And to let your life, the way that you live, be the evidence of this gratitude. And as we conclude the exercise, just allowing that sense of appreciation to continue in the background, knowing that at any point during the day, you can ask yourself the question, what can I be grateful for in this moment? And allow those things to return to your awareness, and that awareness enriching your life as we train our minds not to forget these beautiful gifts. The Sufi poet Hafiz wrote, "Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, 'You owe me.' Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky." Thank you for your practice. And as you go about your day, may you see the joy.